But I just want to get in a brief note. You see, there's a stereotyping of women, especially working in the Gulf.
Yeah.
And this should also work as a caution or maybe an advice to the women who are coming to the Gulf. How easy or difficult things are for them to get to where you have gotten into, because there are so many people outside there, even along the road when you're walking.
Mm-hmm.
People don't see you even right now as an MD, as they would have seen me or maybe another man walking the same road. So what message do you have for the women and especially the people in terms of handling women in Gulf?
I think a lot of people always think that when people come to the Gulf, they are domestic servants, either domestic servants or salons. So when they meet you, the first thing they ask you is, which salon do you work for? They ask you, oh, are you off today? Because they think you're a domestic servant. And then also back at home, that's the only thing that people think about, because I think a lot of stories that are told and things that are happening is all about domestic servants. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people do not really think that somebody is doing, a different job until they get to know you. So I think that is the biggest problem that we have. Mm-hmm. But when people get to know, because a lot of Africans, a lot of Kenyans are having very good jobs.
Exactly.
They're having very good jobs. And they are not just domestic workers. But it's really very hard for people to understand that until they're close to you.
Wow.
Yeah, because also Bahrain is a very simple country. There's no, like back at home when somebody has a very good job, you'll know that.
You will notice.
You'll know that.
Yeah.
And with the heat in Bahrain, trust you me, you're not having any makeup. Somebody meets you with no makeup, so they will think you're just...
It's just something else.
A random, Yeah.
Exactly.
So they will not understand that. But a lot of African women and men are having very good jobs in Bahrain. Yeah.
Exactly, and you're one of the examples, and we are so proud of you, Esther. That's why we hosted you here today. So I just want you to look at this camera, right? Mm-hmm. And that other camera, and give your last message to a woman who's watching us right now. I don't want to ask you a question. Just give a message to a woman who's watching us right now.
I think... we should all trust our guts. Every person has their own guts, and we should all trust our guts. Whatever you feel that is what you want to do, you should go for it. Don't be brought down by people who tell you cannot do it. The only person who knows how much you can do is yourself. If you can trust yourself and go for what you know you can do, you can do it. And do not be afraid to fail, because failing is part of life, and failing is part of making you a better person tomorrow. You'll start something, you'll fail, but you will come up with experience and a different perspective of seeing things differently, or what you can do something correctly tomorrow. So I think you should go for what you believe in. The only person who believes in your success is you yourself.
Wow. Beautifully said there, Esther, and it was a pleasure having you here.
Thank
you. And
the
women have had that you've got to trust your guts.
Yeah.
You have to go for it. Be ready to fail.
Yeah.
Once you fail, you're learning and you get better.
Exactly.
So I hope that we'll again host you in the same seat. You won't mind coming back again, because there's a lot of stories that we can speak about. Time is not on our hands, but that's all we can say for today. Thanks for coming, and thanks for those who are watching us as well. Yeah, sure. Those who are watching us, if it's your first time, you can subscribe to our channel and always come around. Maybe you want us to host you, you have a story to tell us, you're always welcome, just like Esther here is a proud woman. It was nice hosting her, and even the stories that we talked about backstage, it's amazing, and I wish that you will even go higher heights.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.